Hi, Mike with EnviroscapeLA. You know what? We're really excited today. We just this very minute finished with the world's first vertical garden, organic garden, that actually is going to be fed by fish fertilizer. We have a koi pond just around the corner here, and we have a filter up here. We're going to take that filtered water, the water with the fish stuff, we're going to put it into a containment area. We're going to pump it into these vertical gardens here, and then the vertical gardens are going to feed our seed for lettuce and so on. So it's going to be a really cool thing. But I wanted to first show you what we've got going on. This is a filter for a koi pond, and you see that it comes through the screen here, and it has filter mats on the bottom. So this is just what a koi filter looks like. All this stuff is koi stuff. Okay, koi manure we'll call it. Well, I lift up a lever here, and it's going to start flushing down into this area here. You can see the brown water right here. So, brown water, that's what we call fish manure. And it's just totally draining, and it's got tons of nutrients, and it's like chicken manure or cow manure, except this is in liquid form, so it's very, very accessible to nutrients to the plants that we're going to feed it to. So it's about as organic of a fertilizer as you can get. It's no synthetic, this is the pure stuff. Okay, now what we're going to do, and in fact I'm going to go ahead and, looks like that's pretty clean. I'm going to come over here to the second filter, and I'm going to do the same thing. And there's a method to the madness here. As you'll see, there's a method to the madness because, okay, now we got the second one going. This is historic, it's never been done before. I'm going to go ahead and plug in the pump to this water. Now I'm going to pump that water into this vertical garden that we just built. And you can see where there's a lot of fish debris that was in there, and we're catching that with the filter mat right here. So all this is being filled up, all this is being filtered with this filter mat. And so as fast as it's pouring it in over there, I have another pump here. And so this is what's going to feed the lettuce, the basil, the tomatoes, the cucumbers. We're going to have a variety of herbs and vegetables here. And here's some of the nice thing about vertical gardening is that, number one, it's going to recycle the same water over and over again. I don't have to continue to fill this with water. It's going to recycle it over and over again. So whereas it might take you 300 gallons of water to produce one tomato, this will use only about 5% because it recycles the same water. So it'll only take you about 5 to 10, 15 gallons per tomato rather than 300. So your water savings is there. Check out my compost pile here. Do you know how backbreaking it is to have compost in your yard? You have to tear that whole thing apart. You're sweating, you're drenched in sweat. It's just disgusting work, hard work. So no more of that. I'm still going to keep an organic garden here because I have some blueberry bushes. We're going into winter now. So I'm still going to keep some organic stuff here, but my intent is to grow enough food here to feed several families. Another thing about the vertical garden is because there's no pathogens like you have in soil, it's a whole different dynamic there. We'll be able to grow lettuce seed into full heads of lettuce in about 1 month or less. So that's an amazing thing. So the speed that we'll be able to do it in, the fact that it's sustainable. I have a Pro Eco pump in here. It's the world's first sustainable pump, low water usage pump, very, very economical to pump water up to the water chamber. And let me just say a word about these gardens too. We have a pipe that goes through here. We've drilled through this particular pipe here. We've drilled through it. We put the little cups here. We're going to plant our seed here. We'll come back a month from now. This whole thing will be, you won't even see white. It'll just be totally covered with green. It's going to be an amazing thing. So check in with us again. These are vertical gardens. They're the rave. You get tons of food. This is Mike from EnviroscapeLA. When you think of sustainability, think of EnviroscapeLA. Signing out. We'll see you soon. Take care.